All right, guys, I am in Boynton Beach, Florida, aka Del Boca Vista, visiting my in-laws. And all right, here's a little scene of a lake. We'll come back to this lake in a minute, but top secret, or not really top secret, kind of secret thing about Florida, these retirement developments, they have old people. They have a lot of old people, and they also have a lot of lakes, community ponds and lakes. And a big secret about, how you doing? Hi. And a big secret about these communities is they have a lot of bass in these ponds and lakes. So of course, after telling you all guys how these lakes are filled with fish, I end up spending about 20 minutes casting. Oh yeah, okay, we got one. The bite is not on fire, but here is a decent largemouth bass. All right. Not bad. I don't know, maybe a pound, maybe. Dork. All right, so here we go. Not a bad example. Maybe a pound. He's heavy. He feels fat. So I'm throwing a bladed spinnerbait, and I'll show it to you at the end of the video, the exact lures I was using to catch. All right, let's see if this guy catches anything more. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh yeah. Oh, another decent fish. Oh, oh. Woohoo. Oh. This is about the size you get in these ponds, but you know, they're still fun. They're a lot of fun, and you don't have to go very far. You know, I'm visiting my in-laws, and I am just having a blast catching fish. So I ended up with 2 fish that outing, and then I had to go have dinner with the family. So here's a picture of one of the largemouth bass I caught in that pond, and then you can see the GoPro. I mounted it super nerdy and super high on my head, which is really embarrassing. The next day I went on a kayak charter, pushing kayak charters with a guide named Brian Nelly, and that was really fun. Unfortunately, he did not let me take video. We were going after peacocks and peacock bass and clownfish, clown knifefish, and his spot is you know, he's really protective of it, and he actually told me some pretty crazy stories, like guides who will spot him fishing with his clients at his spot and then return with their bass boats, catch the peacock bass and clown knifefish from his spot, put them in live wells, and take the fish to their spots, which seemed pretty outrageous to me. So here's one of the several peacock bass that I caught with Brian. So after my excursion with Brian Nelly of Pushing Kayak Charters, I did a couple solo trips, just looking at Google Maps, finding canals, and you know, this kind of bridge, fishing under this bridge, for example, was one little solo trip I did. I also went to Lake Ida. Ashamed to say that I skunked both times. Usually when I go to Florida and find a bridge like this, I'll at least get maybe some cichlids, some small bass or something like that. But actually, this trip. So after my Lake Ida and Bridge Skunk Fest, I went back to Del Boca Vista Pond. We are sure we will get some more fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, let's reel him in. Let's reel him in. Smaller guy. Smaller fish, but we'll take him. We will take whatever the fish gods give us, and we will not. And we will not turn our noses up at what the fish gods give us. Smaller guy, but a bass nonetheless. Largemouth bass. Largemouth bass. Not the biggest size, and that's okay. That's okay. We'll take him. We'll take him. We'll take him. Oh yeah. Oh, I've hit the mother load. I've hit the mother load of Junior. Go! He counts. He counts. Does he not count? Who knows? Does he not count? Does he not count? Who knows? A lot of fish in here. Oh yeah, another one. This one feels better. This one feels better. Oh, oh, Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, I wonder if he's the same guy. He like, it got past him and he was like, you're not getting away from me this time. Oh, oh. There you go. Yeah, you. Oh yeah, the same dumb bass. Oh. Oh. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, it's not a bad size. Not a bad size. Ow. Look at that bass. It's not bad. All right, goodbye, bass. So this is the same pond. I just moved over a little bit, edging closer to my in-laws' house because it was almost time to go to dinner again. And, you know, like all fishermen, I don't want to get in trouble. I just want to fish the last possible minute. Oh yeah, last one. Let's hydroplane his ass in. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. All right, last fish, last fish, last fish. One more fish. We got him, we got him. Skinny guy. That's right, folks. I gave her the nerdy double thumbs up. We got one. We got another one. All right. Phew. All right. I think we got to quit. We got to quit while we're not getting yelled at. We have to quit while we're not getting yelled at. That's what she said. We have to quit while we're not getting yelled at. Well, we did. I did quit in time to not get yelled at, and we had a lovely dinner with my in-laws at City Oyster, which is in Delray. It was a great time. At the end of this video, you will see my salty daughter, very salty. Boom. So I think this was the next day after our fabulous seafood splurge at City Oyster. We went down to the Everglades, to a park my father-in-law likes to go to, and they had a fishing pier. I wonder if that's the same one we saw with Nate. And it ate a bird.
It ate a bird?
I saw it eat a bird here.
Really?
I don't know if it's the same one, but last year I was here.
Oh.
It snuck up on a bird and just ate him. It was scary.
I know it's a lot.
Did you get a picture of him?
What do you think's better, her Birdle or Herbie?
Do you think I could ride it if I jumped on its back?
No, he would eat you.
No, you have to close the mouth. That's what you gotta do. I've seen it in...
What do you think's better, her Birdle or Herbie?
I don't know, I've seen it in movies. Just close the mouth. I'm trying to catch a fish.
Yeah, he's trying to catch.
But they're not cooperating.
Not cooperating, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe you try again.
Yeah. That's what you do.
Maybe you try again.
A fisherman is just a fool who's willing to try something over and over again.
Over again.
Even when it's not happening. So I tried the spinnerbait that I had some success with in the community pond out here. I also tried the whopper plopper earlier, which was, as I said, ill-advised. I mean, it was really windy. The surface of the water was really ruffled. And then in a couple seconds, 2 cougars are gonna come over and hit on me. And I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think they were just friendly ladies making chit chat. Yeah, I think the bass here are pretty smart. They're familiar with my ways.
Is that what you catch here, though?
Yeah, there's largemouth bass. You know, fun stuff.
Yeah.
But when they're in the wild like this, they're smart. Like my in-laws have a development in a pond. Those fish are dumb. Addled by fertilizer.
Yeah.
And they'll bite anything. These guys are they're a little smarter.
So they just let you fish here, huh?
Yeah, I think this is actually called the fishing pier, so yeah, fun stuff.
No alligators drag your stuff?
Did you see the alligator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't have to worry about them with your catch an alligator?
No, they don't. Alright, so those ladies got sick and tired of watching me not catch fish and tie on this Senko wacky rigged. Yeah, and this will get me a couple of fish here, and it's this color in particular that is effective. This color works because it's bright, and the water here is quite stained. Even when it's not this windy, it's a swamp, so it is kind of like, it looks tannic. It looks like red wine. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there he is. He's back. He's back. Oh, he's not decent. He's indecently small. But we'll take him. He counts.
Yeah, he does.
All right, dude. You were ambitious. He was an ambitious fish. He counts. He counts. I need a big dumb one. A little better. Oh no. All right. They can't resist the wacky rig Senko. Yeah, he's...
Hold it up real close.
I got skills with Photoshop. Yeah. Stretch the arm. So here's a picture of that second largemouth bass I caught in the Everglades in that park with the fishing pier. And you know, I'm glad I caught him. I kind of redeemed myself. I caught a fish in the wild without a guide, which usually, you know, happens in Florida for me. But like I said, it was really windy. It got cold, and the fishing was tough. But anyway, I mean, that's it for the Florida trip. Hopefully, I can go back there maybe this summer when things heat up even more, and also do some saltwater fishing. So here's what I bring down to Florida. The rod is the Daiwa Ardito travel rod, breaks into 3 pieces, and it's really great. I actually would use it as an everyday rod. It casts great. It's medium action, but has pretty good backbone. And yeah, I'm going to try it on the kayak when I'm going for fluke or even bass this spring. I was really impressed with it. You know, it cost a little bit. It was like $125 or something at Bernie's Bait and Tackle in Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn. But I'm kind of glad I got it. You know, I was going to get a cheaper travel rod, you know, almost kind of like a breakaway, throwaway one. You know, you break it, you're like, whatever. Yeah, so here's the reel that I bring down to Florida with me from New York. It's the Daiwa BG 2000. And it's a great little reel. You know, it's not fancy. It's not sealed. It doesn't have the mag seal, that magnetic oil that keeps water out of the bearings, etc., that the higher end Daiwa reels do. But, you know, it's great. It's small. It's light. And I can fish with it all day. So finally, here are the lures that I would bring with me, you know, if I was going freshwater anywhere. You know, this is the quote-unquote loadout. You know, if you think of like a video game like Halo or Titanfall or something, this is the loadout I would go with. I would bring with me for the canals in Florida, for the community Del Boca Vista type ponds, and, you know, under bridges. So the top left is a spinner bait. You know, that really gets sizable largemouth bass. It's gotten, I think the biggest largemouth bass I've gotten on it is like 7 pounds. And it will weed out for size. Below that is a Senko. I wacky rig it. That's all I do now with the Senkos. And that also is very, very effective. And then there's a little swim bait. I think it's DOA on a 3/8 ounce jig head. Good for bass. I've gotten mudfish. I can't remember the name of them right now, but I will. When I remember, I will tell you guys. And then there is a Rapala swimmer, top right. And then below that, kind of I think it's a blue fox. You know, I call them MEP style spinners, you know, from my youth. Those 2 lures to the far right are really effective for smaller fish, like smaller bass and Mayan cichlids. If you guys have suggestions, leave them in the comments about different lures I should try. I do have a couple of whopper ploppers, but I just haven't put in the time to use them. I want to though. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think in terms of freshwater lures I should stock up on and bring with me to the next trip to Florida. So thanks for watching. That's the first video ever for Geronimo Madrid's fishing adventures. And I hope you subscribe.